So today we are going to start with a new chapter, geometric progression. Now let me start by giving you some questions, okay, with options. Now let's say, for example, today I give you two options. Take rupees 1 lakh. Option 2. This is option 1. Option 2. Take rupee 1 today, rupee 2 tomorrow, rupee 4 thereafter, or day after, let's say. Then rupees 8 again a day after, for total 30 days. So now you have to tell me which option you want to take, option A or option B. Please write this in the chat box. You want to go for option A or for option B? आज 1 लाख रुपए या फिर आज 1 रुपया, फिर कल 2 रुपया, फिर उसके बाद वेडनेसडे को 4 रुपए, थर्सडे को 8, फ्राइडे को 16, सैटरडे को 32 और ऐसा 30 दिन तक तुम डिसाइड करो. Now see, if we go for option A, so the best part is we get rupees 1 lakh, like you get rupees 1 lakh today itself. But those who opt for option number B, it is really very interesting that in case of option B, at the 30th day, can you guess the amount? What will be the amount? At the 30th day, कितना रुपया हो जाएगा? कोई गेस कर सकता है यहाँ पे जिन्होंने ऑप्शन बी सिलेक्ट किया है? Yes, it comes to, you will be really surprised to know, 53 crore 68 lakhs rupees. 53 crore 68 lakh rupees. तो ऐसा कैसे हो गया? It comes to 53 crore 68 lakh rupees. So here you can see how from 1 to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 8, 8 to 16, and on 30th day, it becomes 53 crore 68 lakh. Now this is basically geometric progression. It is said that the eighth wonder of the world, eighth wonder, पता है तुम्हें, one of the wonder is in India, that is Taj Mahal. The eighth wonder of the world is compounding. और ये compounding यानी क्या है? Basically compounding is nothing but geometric progression. So you can see कि 1 rupee, फिर 2 rupees, फिर 4 rupees, फिर 8 rupees. देखने में तो ऐसा लग रहा है कितने कम रुपए हैं, but 30th day पे it becomes 53 crore rupees, 53.68 crore rupees. So this is what is basically geometric progression all about. Now let's understand this from our chapter point of view. Let's say we start with a number, say number 2, then 4, then 6, then 8, then 16, then 32, on and on and on. We start with number 1, 3, 9, 27, on and on and on. We start with number 128, 64, 32, 16, on and on and on. All these are basically geometric progression. Now, in your 10th standard, you had studied arithmetic progression. Now, what is this AP? These are all GP. AP was you start with a number, say 2. 2 plus 2, 4. 4 plus 2, 6. 6 plus 2, 8. 8 plus 2, 10. So on, so forth. You start with number say 5. 5 plus 5, 10. 10 plus 5, 15. 15 plus 5, 20. This is AP. Now in AP what we used to see is 2 plus 2, 4. 4 plus 2, 6. 6 plus 2, 8. 8 plus 2, 10. 5 plus 5, 10. 10 plus 5, 15. 15 plus 5, 20. So this is what you studied in your 10th standard. Now we are going to study geometric progression. And geometric progression goes this way. 2 multiply by 2, 4. 4 multiply by 2, 8. 8 multiply by 2, 16. 16 multiply by 2, 32. So on, so forth. 1 multiply by 3, 3. 3 multiply by 3, 9. 9 multiply by 3, 27. Now over here, ध्यान देना please. ध्यान देना यहाँ पे we start with 128. So 128 into 1 by 2, 1 by 2, 64 into 1 by 2, 32 into 1 by 2, 16, so on, so forth. So here we start with a number. Say we start with one number, say with 2 or 1 or 128, which we call it the first term, which is T1, means first term, denoted by symbol A. And then we keep on multiplying it with a constant. Say over here it is 2, over here it is 3, over here it is 1 by 2, which is known as common ratio. Now in AP, we used to use this term, common difference, denoted by symbol D. That is 4 minus 2 is 2, 6 minus 4 is 2, 8 minus 6, 8 minus 2 is 6, 10 minus 2, 8, 10 minus 5, 5, 15 minus 10, 5, 20 minus 15, 5. But over here we have common ratio, that is second term divided by first term, or third term divided by second term, or fourth term divided by third term, which is denoted by symbol R. Common divisible number or common ratio denoted by small r. पता चला ये सबको? All of you? अब यहाँ पे हमें क्या करना है, ध्यान दो. सबको ये पता चल गया what is A and what is R?
Yes, sir.
Now ध्यान दो, यहाँ पे हमें क्या करना है, यहाँ पे we have to find the nth term. Say for example, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Someone says, what will be the 15th term? What will be the 20th term? What will be 164th term? Now we cannot do it manually like this. It becomes a very time consuming process. So we go for the formula. Formula for nth term Tn is equal to A into R raised to n minus 1. Bracket में भी लिख सकते हो ऐसा. Tn, that is the nth term, is equal to a into r raised to n minus 1. Let's see how does this work. Okay, ध्यान दो please. Let's say for example, I'll just remove this. Now this is T1, this is T2, this is T3, this is T4, this is T5, so on and on and on. Let's say T1 is denoted by A. T2 will be what? 2. We multiplied it with 2, we got 4. So A into R. T3 will be what? A into R square, AR into R. This is A into R. Okay, this is AR into R. This is AR cube. So AR square into R. And this will be AR raised to 4. So what does this, how does this work? For example, if we want to find out T5, so we take n is equal to 5, A into R raised to 5 minus 1, which is equal to A into R raised to 4, T5. Let's check, is it matching with this? T5 is basically A into R raised to n minus 1, 5 minus 1, which is equal to 5 minus 1, which is equal to 4. So over here, this is the formula what we will be using to find the nth term. Now, if I recall your old 10th standard days, for AP, we used to use the formula Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. This was the formula for arithmetic progression, but now we are not going to use arithmetic progression. This is just for your info. We use this formula for geometric progression, which is Tn is equal to A into R raised to n minus 1. You have to remember this formula, very important. Please write. Now, we are going to do the first category of sums, which is where we have to find the nth term. The second category of the sums, what we'll be doing, will be sum of terms. So basically, we are going to see the first type of sums, that is the nth term. कि पहले दिन 1 रुपया, दूसरे दिन 2 रुपए, तीसरे दिन 4 रुपए, तो 30th डे पे क्या हो जाएगा? तो it will come to approximate 53 crore. So that's the first category of sum. Now in the textbook, you can see that exercise is given combined at the end of the chapter. So we will start with the illustrations. So let's start with illustration 1, page number. तुम एक काम करो, तुम textbook बंद कर दो. Okay, that will be better. So it will be easier for you to understand the concept. Now I'll write the important part of the question over here, and then we try to find the solution. Okay, the important part or what is given, the first term is given, T1 is 7 and common ratio R is equal to 2. We have to find the sixth term, that is T6. So how do we do this? Very simple. We take A is equal to 7, R common ratio is 2, Tn is equal to A into R raised to n minus 1. So T6, T6 है तो you write n is equal to 6 is equal to 7 into R is 2 raised to 6 minus 1, which is equal to 7 into 2 raised to 5. Now, how do we do it on the calculator? ध्यान दो. Now, on the calculator, 7 into, okay, बाद में multiply करेंगे 7 को, सब कुछ clear कर दो, all clear, AC, नाउ 2 raised to 5, तो पहले 2 को प्रेस करो, फिर इनटू को प्रेस करो, फिर इक्वल टू को प्रेस करो. क्या आया? क्या आया? 2.
4.
I'll write over.
4.
2 into equal to प्रेस करने पे 4 आया. So this is 2 raised to 2. फिर से एक बार equal to प्रेस करो, 3, then 4 and then 5. So when you press it, okay, so 2 raised to 2, 2 into is equal to is basically 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, which comes to 32 into 7, which comes to 224. समझ में आया सबको? क्योंकि 2 रेज टू फिर 29 करना हो, 30 करना हो, 15 करना हो, तो यू यूज दिस मेथड. मेथड इज वेरी सिंपल. वंस अगेन 2 into इक्वल टू 4 आया, सबको पता है 2 रेज टू 2 इज 4. फिर से एक बार 3, 4 एंड 5, तो ये प्रेस करने पे आ गया 32. Got it? Got it, all of you? Okay. Illustration number 2. The common ratio and the fifth term of GP are 3 and 324 respectively. Find the first term of GP. So let's write what is given. R is equal to 3. The fifth term is equal to 324. So N is equal to 5. We have to find the first term, A. So let's write the formula. Tn is equal to A into R raised to N minus 1. So T5 is equal to, A is what we have to find out, R is 3, N is 5 minus 1. So T5 is 324 is equal to A into 3 raised to 4. So 324 is equal to A into 3 raised to 4 is 81. Therefore, A is equal to 324 by 81. Check it out. Which comes to
4.
Therefore, first term is equal to 4. Answer. Next, illustration 3. First term and the fourth term of GP are 5 and 40 respectively. So first term, so A is equal to 5 and the fourth term T4 is equal to 40. We have to find the common ratio. So N is equal to 4 and common ratio R is what we have to find. So Tn is equal to A into R raised to N minus 1. Now T4 is equal to A is 5 into R raised to N is 4 minus 1. So T4 is 40, which is equal to 5 into R raised to 3. Therefore 5 को यहाँ पे डिवाइड कर देंगे तो हो जाएगा 8 is equal to R cube. So 8 is equal to 2 raised to 3, which is R raised to 3. Therefore R is equal to 2. Therefore common ratio is equal to 2. Answer. हो गया सबका? Should I proceed? Should I proceed?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, illustration 4. The first term and common ratio of GPR 4 and -2. So first term A is equal to 4 and common ratio R is equal to -2. If its nth term is minus 128, so Tn is minus 128, we have to find value of n. Please try. Now, over here, Tn is equal to A into R raised to n minus 1. Now Tn is minus 128 is equal to 4 into R is minus 2 raised to n minus 1. So 4 यहाँ पे divide हो जाएगा. So minus 4 3s are 12, 4 2s are, which is equal to minus 2 raised to n minus 1. Now take a calculator and let's see 2 raised to how much is 32. So 2 into equal to is 2 raised to 2, 3, 4 or 5. So minus 32 is equal to minus 2 raised to 5, which is equal to minus 2 raised to n minus 1. ये दोनों कॉमन है, therefore n minus 1 is equal to 5. Therefore n is equal to 5 plus 1, which is equal to 6. Therefore n is equal to 6. Answer. Now illustration 5. If the fourth term and seventh term are 3 by 4 and 3 by 32 respectively for a GP, find its 10th term. So let's write. There's an important sum for exam. T4 is equal to 3 by 4 and T7 is equal to 3 by 32. We have to find its 10th term. Now over here, ध्यान दो please, what we will do is, we will take T7 upon T4 is equal to 3 by 32 upon 3 by 4, which is equal to, now 3 over here in the numerator will remain in the numerator and 3 over here will also remain over here in the denominator. So this 3 will get cancelled. 4 will come in the numerator and 32 will come in the denominator. So it will become 4 by 32, which is 1 by 8. So therefore T7 by T4 is equal to 1 by 8. Now what is T7? T7 is A into R raised to 6. T4 is equal to what? A into R raised to 3. So we take A into R raised to 6 upon A into R raised to 3 is equal to 1 by 8. A cancel, raised to 3, this will become 3. Now ध्यान दो, this is important. यहाँ पे 3 2s are 6 मत कर देना, because there is a rule. Please pay attention. ध्यान दो सब बच्चों. The rule is x raised to 6 upon x raised to 3 is equal to x raised to 6 minus 3, which is equal to x raised to 3. Let's check out. Say 2 raised to 6 upon 2 raised to 3 is equal to 2 raised to 6 is 64, 2 raised to 3 is 8, which is equal to 8, which is equal to 2 raised to 3. तो यहाँ पे 3 2s are 6 मत कर देना, यहाँ पे subtract करना पड़ता है. So this is the rule you have to remember. important. Please write this. समझ में आया सबको? हेलो हेलो.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
3 2 सा 6 मत कर देना, नहीं तो रॉन्ग हो जाएगा सब. इंडाइसेस का ये नियम है. समझ में आया सबको? अगर ऐसा दिया है x रेज टू 8 अपॉन x रेज टू 7 तो क्या आएगा? x रेज टू व्हाट?
1.
1. इज दिस क्लियर? अच्छा, x रेज टू 8 अपॉन x रेज टू 8 दिया है तो क्या आएगा?
1.
which is x raised to 0 which is equal to 1. तो प्लीज ये सब इंपॉर्टेंट रूल्स है. ओके, अलजेब्रा फंक्शंस के सब याद रखना प्लीज, एग्जाम में गलती मत करना. सो नाउ वी हैव r raised to 3 is equal to 1 by 8 which is equal to 1 by 2 whole raised to 3. Therefore r is equal to 1 by 2. Now, what we have to find out? We have to find the 10th term. So I'll just erase this over here. Now, T10 is equal to a into r raised to n minus 1. So T10 is equal to what is a? Now over here we also have to find out a. अब हमें r तो मिल गया है पर हमें a मिला नहीं है, तो a फाइंड करना पड़ेगा. So r is equal to 1 by 2. Now दिया ही है T4 is equal to 3 by 4. So T4 is equal to a into r raised to 3. So 3 by 4 is equal to a into r raised to 3 is 1 by 8. यहाँ पे हमने देखा ही है. So a is equal to what? Cross multiply हो जाएगा. So 4 2s are 3 2s are 6. So a is equal to 6. Now we have to find the 10th term. So which is 6 into r, which is 1 by 2 raised to 9. 10 minus 1, 9, which is equal to 6 into 1 upon 512, which is equal to 6 upon 512, which is equal to 2 3s are and 256. Therefore, T10 is equal to 3 by 256. Answer. So we found three things over here. We found out R, then we wanted to find T10, so we had to find A. So we found out A, and then finally we found out what is T10. Illustration 7. Find the 8th term of GP. 1 by 8, 1 by 4, 1 by 2, so on so forth. So first let's write what is A. A is equal to 1 by 8. Now we have to find out R. So R कैसे find करेंगे? This is T2 and this is T1, first term, second term, third term, which is T2 upon T1, which is equal to, therefore R is equal to 1 by 4 upon 1 by 8. अब ये 4 नीचे आ जाएगा, 8 ऊपर चला जाएगा, so 8 by 4 which is equal to 2. Therefore R is equal to 2, A is equal to 1 by 8, 1 by 8. We have to find the 8th term. So T8, so Tn is equal to A into R raised to n minus 1. P8 is equal to 1 by 8 into R is 2 raised to 8 minus 1 is 7, which is equal to 1 by 8 into 2 raised to 7. (128), which is equal to 16. Therefore, P8 is equal to 16. Answer. Illustration number 9. Mark it important. Sorry, illustration number 8. Mark it important. Your ninth is important. Illustration 8. Let me copy the sum. If the second term of GP is 4, then find the product of first three terms of GP. Mark it important. Second term, so T2 is equal to 4, or we can say A into R is equal to 4. We have to find product of first three terms, which is equal to T1 into T2 into T3, which is T1 is A into AR square, which is equal to A into A is A cube, R into R square is R cube, which is AR whole raised to 3. Therefore, AR is equal to 4. Therefore, AR whole raised to 3 is equal to 4 raised to 3, which is equal to 64. Answer. Illustration 9, the first term and the product of first three terms of GPR and the product of first three terms of GPR3 and 216 respectively. Find the seventh term of GP. So first let's write solution. First term A is equal to 3. T1 into T2 into T3 is 216. Therefore, A into AR square is 216. A is 3 into 3R into 3R square is 216. Therefore, 3 into 3 is 27 into R square is R raised to 3. ऐसा है इसका फॉर्मूला x raised to a into x raised to b is x raised to a plus b. So r raised to 1 into r raised to 2 is r raised to 1 plus 2, which is equal to 3, which is equal to 216. Therefore, r cube is equal to 8. Therefore, r is equal to 2. Now we have a equal to 3. R equal to 2. So T7 is equal to A into R raised to 6, which is equal to 3 into 2 raised to 6, which is equal to 3 into 64, which is equal to 192. Therefore, T7 is equal to 192. Answer. Done? Done?
Yes, sir.
Now, illustration 10 is also an important sum. ध्यान देना. The numbers, I write the question, the numbers 2G 50 are in GP. We have to find G. है G. We have to find G. पता चला सबको? Now, ये तीनों नंबर है. ओके, पहले मैं तीनों नंबर को लिख लेता हूं यहाँ पे. 2 है, G है और 50 है. So 2 है T1, G है T2 and 50 है T3 because ये सब geometric progression में है. ओके, so G फाइंड करना हमें मिडल मोस्ट. तो हम फॉर्मूला लेते हैं T2 upon T1 is equal to T3 upon T2. Do you agree with this?
Yes,
Do you agree with this?
Yes.
हमने ये लिखा था सबसे पहले यहाँ पे R में. देखो यहाँ पे T2 upon T1 और T3 upon T2 और T4 upon T3 is equal to R. यानी they all are equal. So now let's write the values. So T2 is G upon T1 is 2, T3 is 50 upon G. अब क्या करेंगे? क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई. So G square is equal to 100. Therefore G is equal to under root of 100, which is equal to what?
plus or minus 10.
Yes, which is equal to 10 is wrong. It will be plus or minus 10. Therefore, G is equal to 10 or G is equal to minus 10. Got it? All of you? In your homework, you have to do illustration 1 to 10 again on your own.